That's right. We do have some indoor sports. We're going to start off with some high school basketball. Federal Hawking boys played their last home game of the year last night against Bern Union. They lost 54-41, but their run is not over yet. They will play South Webster tomorrow for their first playoff game. And speaking of playoffs, this team may not be in Athens County, but it is a game worth mentioning. Megs edged out Crooksville in an intense first playoff round matchup last night. It was a back-and-forth battle. When one team scored, the other answered. Megs played tight defense, and Weston Barrett was on fire. He scored about half of Megs' points. Crooksville played aggressively and scored 3-pointers to close the gap, but it all came down to the final minute. Barrett went to the foul line 3 times and made 5 out of 6 free throws, while the Ceramics were continuing their 3-point trend. With 15 seconds left on the clock, the Ceramics were just 3 points away from the Marauders, but Megs took home a victory with a final score of 63-60. The Marauders will face Oak Hill this Friday in the second round of the playoffs. Now, moving right along with championship season, the Indoor Track Mid-American Conference Championships are underway. Now, I'm going to do a fast breakdown about some fast people. In order to qualify for the championship, you have to place top 20 in the MAC. 16 women on the Ohio team qualified to run in the MAC meet. Of those 16, 3 women are expected to place top 8. Emily Deering is seeded 6th in the half mile, Jordan Porter 6th in the shot put, and Gaza Odenaya, who broke the school record for the weight throw, will be 5th in the weight throw. Placing top 8 scores points towards the team total. The more points, the better the chance a team has to win the meet. We will see what they can do in the MAC this weekend. In other OU sports news, soccer head coach Aaron Rodgers announced the addition of 8 student athletes for the 2018 to 2019 season. 7 of the 8 athletes are Ohio natives. Midfielder and forward Haley Miller was the first verbal commitment in the class. Coach Rodgers says the recruiting has gone well. Over the past 5 years, they've had freshmen selected for an all-conference team. Their team culture is driven by leadership. Coach Rodgers says he looks to continue developing the leaders on the team and wants the recruits to take on that responsibility.
One of the greatest quotes that we like to talk to the players is for them to be the best teammate for the team, not the best team player on the team. And that's huge for us.
Coach Rodgers is confident that the recruits will fit in with that team mentality. The MLB announced new pace of play rules for the 2018 championship season. These rules will limit the amount of mound visits. The rule limits visits for all 9 to limits just 6 mound visits for all 9 innings. This includes catchers and infielders. The rule was made to help speed up the pace of the game. MLB Commissioner Rob Manfred was also expected to follow through with a pitch clock, but chose not to. Did you know Ohio University has a synchronized ice skating team? The team of 16 girls has been going strong for the last 15 years, and now the team is getting a new head coach next year, a student. Newswatch at Noon reporter Elise Hammond tells us how the self-coached team is starting to gain traction on the ice.
Even though the Ohio University synchronized skating team season just ended, it's a new beginning for junior skater Jessica Huber. She will take over as the team's new head coach while also being a student. But coaching is not completely new to Huber. She has been the assistant coach this season.
So it's very difficult to kind of transition onto the ice and be that coach, be that person that's kind of the bad guy sometimes.
The team has had growing success. This year they placed 4th out of 11 teams at one of their biggest competitions of the season. As head coach next year, Huber wants to continue to improve. And the team is looking to do that at their sectional championship next season.
I'm hoping that we can at least medal there, if not at the same competition we did this year, and hoping for like a 3rd place would be kind of cool.
Jess gets ready to lead her team to take over the ice. Current coach Ann McBride says she's ready. When McBride became the coach 3 years ago, she was thrown into the position in the middle of the season.
I wasn't prepared, really. I thought that I would be coaching like my senior year.
She says she knows Huber's transition into leadership will be much more smooth. McBride says she's been loosening the reins and letting Huber do most of the job to help her feel more prepared. But through it all, McBride says she is confident in what the team will look like next year.
Jess is going to do great. She's going to do a wonderful job. I'm excited for next year.
Reporting for Newswatch, I'm Elise Hammond.
OU synchronized skating team is the only team in their division that does not have a paid full-time coach. McBride says she does not anticipate the team will get one anytime soon. OU will be adjusting to having a new skating coach, but what would it be like to adjust to training with your sibling? We all have our sibling rivalries, but Team USA skaters Maya and Alex Shibutani share a special bond. They also share 2 Olympic bronze medals. They won bronze last week for the United States in the team skate, and last night the sibling duo won bronze in the ice dance competition. Traditionally, ice dance is a romantic performance. The duo was told that is impossible to achieve as siblings, but they did. They skated to a Coldplay song, and according to Team USA, they became the first ice dancers of Asian descent to medal. Now, these ice skaters, they definitely won their medals based off of hard work, maybe not so much some luck, and Abby K has the news on some lucky cereal.